Those who rely on fear and intimidation will spend a great deal of time confronting increasingly innovative evasion techniques. Linda Kahanoff. Are we using our perception to cloud or manipulate rather than expand our realities? This morning I received a lightning bolt realization, nothing I didn't already mentally know. The unseen reflection of it in my subconscious actions was physically profound, as though everything suddenly slotted together once I recognized not only was it a lot, but doable. The next few weeks are set to be on an individual and global level interesting, with much to clear through and complete. Sensing into the potential overwhelm this morning, moving into the stillness I could remember beneath it all, an incredible creative excitement. A light, or Sammy, returning for so many, that has been forgotten in the understanding of events rather than feeling them. On reflection, I could see it wasn't what needed doing that caused my doubt, but the view I have of myself to hold space for this frequency within me. And that's when I saw it. The believed child that had been emotionally regulating the adult. My own, those that raised me, others at times with no teacher showing me how to do so in themselves. A completely skew-if version of many parts of my reality that has, for whatever reason, served me so far. Because since the age of 18 months old, and in many previous lives, no doubt, I've always had a mentor that is about to come forward once again for us all. The horse, with whom I was never too much. Shunned, nipped occasionally, kicked even when needed, but always witnessed, welcomed, supported, and loved. It is this that is returning, and the whispers of change I can hear through the wind outside and the stirrings of my own soul, just beneath the surface, be that the earth, collective emotions, in bulk, fresh ideas, the Chinese New Year, or the incredibly confusing situations playing out around us. There is a transformative power of authentic awareness speaking beyond the naive beliefs of control and reasoning, our own especially, rising in the wisdom of this ancestor that has carried us forward in every stage of evolution, and for me personally, continues to be misrepresented. Why does this matter? Well, like the speed that is often portrayed and abused for, or the inner wild that must be tamed at all costs, the horse knows that the only thing to come from one view, side, and experience is fear-based control. Instead, they continue to carry every situation within us forward as one. Don't ask me why. I literally have no fucking idea. The way they are often treated leaves a lot to be desired, and the reality is they are more than capable of destroying us. But they choose not to. All I can think from my own experience is what I feel in their presence. Something they see in us we so often forget. And the belief that if we remember this heart coherence, the pain they sense will be healed. Ours upon them, ourselves, and each other. Not by fixing, but opening to the greater perspective it came here to remind us of. We are all connected. These often difficult relationship dynamics are here to reflect the view of our own reality, and from there, what we intend to do about it. Feeling into this earlier, of course, I used the way of the horse for the collective daily dose, shuffling the cards, randomly, ironically selecting from behind attraction. I tuned into the unknown image in my hands, visualizing a Palomino staring right at me, similar to the Mustang stallion of the Cimarron in the film Spirit. Lined up behind him were several horse souls, waiting almost to be paired, connected to their guardian. Realizing these were more than, although as my heart fluttered may include, actual horses, but roles to take us as a species forward. Sensing the presence of the Lyrans alongside indigenous energies and guides, I knew to my core, since my childhood, I, like us all, had been prepared for this, whatever it may turn out to be. Hearing you are all being observed and will be chosen. Start with your own reflection. I turned over a sky of mind, beneath which sat lion heart. Today, look at how you master your own thoughts, the very wind horse of reality. Do you dictate, submit, aggravate, placate, or listen and move with them? How can you decipher and ultimately decide what is imagination or fantasy? Is there a difference? According to whom and when? Recognize where any disillusionment, particularly externally at present, has led to disappointment. Acknowledge the impact this has had on the perception and expanding potential of something, especially yourself. Whilst we can often understand what sets us apart as a species, gender, country, or individual, can we appreciate what unites us? The intelligence, compassion, communication, hope, and pain so rarely expressed yet continuously hurting us all in the background. Is it enough to think and therefore be?